it's me. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In the past, I used to consider myself a very impatient person as I tend to lose my cool whenever I have to wait for someone for more than 10 minutes. I was a kind of person who gave up easily in the face of obstacles and difficulties, but everything has changed since I learned a new skill from my grandmother. It was 5 years ago when I was in my 12th grade. I returned to my hometown to visit my grandparents, and thanks to that trip, my mind has changed completely. At that time, my grandmother was 64 years old, and being that age, she experienced a variety of difficulties and challenges in her life. She used to carry many heavy burden on her shoulders, and she used to be under a lot of pressure. So she had completely different viewpoints in comparison with younger generation. So she completely can give me some valuable and useful advice. At that time, I was struggling a lot to prepare for my competition about geography, and I found remembering a lot of social knowledge at the same time difficult and challenging. So I made up my mind to share my problem with her. She listened carefully and obviously paid attention about my own story. After that, she encouraged me to practice being patient. She said that I needed to, mm, you know, I needed to learn from my mistake. Hence, I will become better at what I do. She also told me about her own story. When, when she was younger, she used to bear a heavy financial problems, heavy financial burden. She had to do a difficulty job, I mean physically job, to earn money to foot the bill for her children's college education. And as a result, thanks to her patience and her hard work, and as a result, nowadays her children, I mean my uncle and my aunt, are very successful in their career. And after hearing her story, I realized the values of being patient. Um, you know, and after that, my mind has changed. Instead of giving up easily, I you know I continued to pay more effort to achieve my goal. Back to my problem, back to my competition. Instead of giving up easily, I pay more effort on my study. I spend more time burying myself in a mountains of book and knowledge. And as a result, you you could know that I won the first prize in that competition. That was incredible, and it's true that the values of being patient. And nowadays, I always try to keep my temper in any situations. Um, if even if I am in the face of adversity or difficulties, I always try to be patient and try to do my best to achieve my goal. And I know that patient, being patient is really helpful for my life, and it helped me to be a better person. Okay, this is a skill that I learned from my grandmother. I have just told you, and so maybe the time is up for today's video. Thanks you guys for taking time and watching this. Actually it took me quite a lot of time to think about a skill that I learned from my grandmother. I mean the older people. Okay, see you on the next video episode. Goodbye.